Did you know that Washington, D.C. is home to over 175 museums and galleries, making it the perfect destination for history buffs and art enthusiasts alike? Welcome to Washington, D.C., where history and culture come to life. From iconic landmarks like the White House and the Lincoln Memorial to lesser-known gems like the National Building Museum and the Phillips Collection, there's no shortage of things to do and see in the nation's capital. So buckle up and get ready to discover the best of Washington, D.C. in 24 hours. Before diving in, please smash the like button, subscribe to get more videos like this. You can also support the channel by buying me a coffee, link in description. To start the tour, you can park the car close to the National Mall, not far from the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. The National Mall is an impressive park that displays the memorials of some presidents of the United States and also some influential people of the American history. It is surrounded by many important museums, and for this reason, in some miles, it has enough attractions for a couple of days of visit. If you want to concentrate your visit in just one day, it's better to leave the museums and focus on National Mall. The first attraction, of course, is the White House, the house of the President of the USA. Honestly, when you are there, you would imagine something bigger and larger. But of course, for security reasons, it's surrounded by a huge garden. 2. In the middle of the park, there's the Washington Monument, or Washington Memorial, an obelisk erected in memory of the first president, George Washington, and completed in 1884, with its 169 meters, 555 of marble, granite, and bluestone gneiss. The first impressive memorial was the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial, representing the capstone of a distinguished career, completed in 1997 with many sculptures, cascades, and his famous quotes, besides his statue and the one of her wife. 4. Next recommended memorial is the Martin Luther King Memorial, opened in 2011, 91 meters or 30 built on the Stone of Hope, also with many quotes. The epic phrase, "I have a dream," as you can see above, lays in front of the Lincoln Memorial. 5. The World War II Memorial, opened in 2004. It is dedicated to the people who served the armed forces during the World War II. It consists in 56 pillars and 2 triumphal arches surrounding a plaza and a fountain. The memorial is bounded by the Freedom Wall, with its 4,048 golden stars, each one representing 100 of Americans died during the World War II. A long pool called the Reflecting Pool connects the World War II Memorial to the monumental Lincoln Memorial. 6. The Lincoln Memorial. That's the most impressive and stunning memorial in the National Mall. Built in 1920, it is in the form of a Greek Doric temple. It has been the site of famous speeches. The most famous was "I Have a Dream" of M.L. King. The central hall of the building contains the huge statue of Abraham Lincoln, 8.5 meters, 28 feet, of marble from Georgia. 7. The last recommended memorial of the National Mall is for sure the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. Completed in 1943, this neoclassical building contains another huge bronze statue. Left the National Mall, we reach the closer Arlington Cemetery, maybe a couple of miles far from the National Mall. 8. Arlington National Cemetery. This is the most important cemetery that contains more than 30,000 of soldiers died during the World War II. Besides the stunning and monumental memorials seen in the National Mall, I really appreciated the simplicity of the grave of John F. Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline Onassis. Before leaving Washington, there were other 2 important buildings to see, even from outside. The Capitol Hill, the House of the Parliament of the U.S., impressive white building, and the Pentagon, house of the headquarters of U.S. Department of Defense. But from the street, you cannot see the real form of the building. You should see it from an airplane. Travel tips. One day is enough to see the National Mall and the Arlington National Cemetery. If you want also to visit the museums, another day would be the best option. Washington seemed to be a quiet city, has some nice landscapes and nice sightseeing points from the bridges of the Potomac River. If you are looking for an accommodation, you can find some hotels in the link in description. If you want to support the channel, you can also buy me a coffee or slice of pizza, link in description. Happy travels!